If you guys are looking to buy sports cards, basketball cards, football cards, baseball cards, comic books, memorabilia, do what I do. Use the Fanatics Marketplace. Just make sure you use the affiliate link that's located in this YouTube description at the very top or the QR code that's attached. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana, and I want to do a quick preview of the Acquir ACQUIR, the Acquir filter for the weekly Sunday auction number 143 on Fanatics Collect. The good folks at Acquir, Jesse and Brock, have asked me to put this video out for you guys. They are an affiliate partner of mine. They are guys that I trust implicitly. I've done many deals with these guys before. I've done deals in the 5 figures, no 6-figure deals yet, but 5-figure deals. These guys are guys that sell cards worth 7 figures. Quite often, they are card brokers. They are in the business of finding, putting buyers and sellers together, oftentimes in the private market. Today, we're just going to look at, they've got 82 cards on the Fanatics weekly number 143 that's ending this Sunday. That would be October 13th. So here we go. We're just going to screen share. We're going to start cruising. Again, remember, don't focus on the bid amount. Obviously, the bid amounts matter. If it's gone past comps and you're like, I'm out, that's one thing. But remember, a lot of these cards do a lot of their damage in the last couple of days, hours, minutes even, as we approach extended bidding Sunday night. It's real easy to find this. Go to fanaticscollect.com. In fact, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to put a link to go directly to these 82 cards that Acquir has. I will put the link in this YouTube video, so all you've got to do is go down, cut, and paste it, and you go from there. It'll be a Cajun Cardboard affiliate link taking you straight to Acquir's 82 cards. Let's just start at the top, guys. Oh my Lord, we've got a 2003 Upper Deck Finite Signatures Gold parallel. This is serial numbered 10. I'm sorry, it is a hand serial numbered. I'm gonna click into this thing. It is hand serial numbered 10 out of 10. I've never seen this card. It's a BGS 9.5 with a 10 for the autograph, and it's hand serial numbered right here, 10 out of 10. That card has 62 bids already. That is the top dog in the Acquir filter in this weekly auction number 143. Right next to it, let's stick with the Michael Jordan hand serial numbered Gem Mint autograph theme and go with the 99 Upper Deck MJ Master Collection Performances, also serial numbered out of 50. Hand serial numbered out of 50. This is a pop 3. The first one was a pop 1. Then we've got a hierarchy card that every one of you better recognize. This is that 1996 Skybox Z4 Slam Cam MJ, but this is a PSA 10, which puts it in very rarefied air. That card's at 12.5 right now. And then we've got, this is truly a Sasquatch. It is very, 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 very rare that you will see a 1997 Quick Strike PSA 10. This is an extremely low pop card, another hierarchy card, a card you just don't see. Like I don't own a copy of this card in any grade, let alone a PSA 10. I'm not going to be chasing the PSA 10 because I know those whales are going after those 10s right now. But this is a card, if you're one of those 10 chasers and you guys know who you are out there, this is a card you've got to have your eye on. I've got the link for you to bid on all of these cards in this YouTube description. The 99 Upper Deck Master Collection MJ hand serial number to 50 with the black auto here. That's a pop 2. That's a PSA 10 as well. So that's now 3 hand serial numbered Michael Jordan Gem Mint autographs with a pop of 3 or less in the top 5 cards. The Jerry Rice Color Match Red PMG PSA 6. That's a pop 3, 5 higher. You guys know those damn red PMGs are impossible to grade. So 6 is about par for the course. We've got a Dunkin' Go Nuts Jordan PSA 10. We've got the Allen Iverson. This is not just the high voltage. This is the 500 volts. So it's serial numbered to 500, even though most of us in the hobby don't think 500 were actually printed. On the same row, we've got a Dunkin' Go Nuts Shaq PSA 10. So if you wanted to go MJ and Shaq together for the Dunkin' Go Nuts, one of the most recognizable 90s inserts out there, they're right there for you. Let's get some baseball in here. What the hell is baseball? I don't know. I'm from Louisiana, although Louisiana produces the hell out of some really good baseball players. And by the way, home of the LSU Tiger baseball team, which is probably the best baseball program in the United States, all things considered, over the last half century. 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire. This is Fernando Tatis Jr. This is the serial number to 10, PSA 10, pop 3. And then we've got 2 more red PMGs. Guys, if you are a red PMG football set collector, you got to get into this Acquir filter and freaking go to work. Rice, greatest receiver of all time. Terrell Owens, probably the second or I guess, the second best 49ers receiver of all time. We've got Denver Broncos legend John Elway. That's a PSA 7. PSA 7s are tough grades, as you can see. Pop 6, 2 higher. Pop 9, 6 higher. So PSA 7 is damn good for these 1997 PMG Reds. Remember, football Reds are serial numbered to 150, and in my opinion, just too affordable in comparison to the basketball, which are not affordable at all. We've got another Tatis Jr. 1010 auto. Somebody's getting out of their Tatis. They've handed the cards over through Acquir. Acquir is using their favorable compensation package with Fanatics to move these through this Fanatics weekly auction. That's my guess. Tim Duncan, high voltage. We saw the Iverson. Now we've got the Tim Duncan high voltage. The difference between the Iverson and the Tim Duncan is this is his rookie. This is a Tim Duncan high voltage, serial number to 500 rookie, pop 10. By the way, there are no 9s or 10s. This is the highest in class. So if you're a Tim Duncan super collector, this is as good as it gets for your high voltage 500. Center stage, not a rare card, but very rare in PSA 10, and the price is going to reflect it. You will have to pay large if you want to pick up this center stage hierarchy Jordan in a PSA 10. The Topps Chrome Preview PSA 10. Remember the refractor that sold for over $100,000? Well, this is the base version, but even the base version in PSA 10 is pretty tough to come by. You've got the Scoreboard Kobe hand serial numbered to 390 PSA 8 auto rookie card from Scoreboard. We've got Toni Kukoc. We're sticking with the red PMG theme. I don't know why this is a 2. Let's look in here and figure out what the hell happened. I don't see enough. Are we missing something on the back? Good Lord, what happened to get this a 2? There's got to be some type of surface issue. Okay, there it is. So right across the middle, there's a big cut right there. But here's the deal. Here's the catch. Here's what I'm doing. I'm probably taking this card because if you back out, you're looking at this card and you're like, how is that a 2? That's the best edges and corners possible. What I would do is take a red marker. And I'm just kidding. Of course I'm kidding. Relax. What I would do, though, is I would crack it out of the 2 and I'd put it in an authentic. Because a lot of the numerical snobs that are chasing that numerical set registry set for the PMG Reds, they don't like the low ones, like even 4s and 3s and 2s. No, they don't want that. Put this thing in an authentic, and then one of those any grade type PMG Red set collectors probably pick it up. So this might be a buy at a 2, then crack it, then get it authentic, and then move it along like that. That's just me. That's how I would do it personally. Obviously, if you're just a Kukoc collector, you just leave it just the way it is. We got another red PMG, another all-time great receiver, the great Michael Irvin, king of the nose candy. Next to that, we've got Bowman's Best Refractor Jordan PSA 10. Again, hierarchy card. This, you'll find this card in the hierarchy. There's an atomic variation of it, so you won't see the actual image of this card in there. Keep the high voltage 500 theme. This is what I'm guessing. Somebody wanted to consolidate in some big cards. So they moved over to Jesse and Brock at Acquir. They moved over their high voltage 500 set is what this is looking like, because we saw the Iverson, we saw the Tim Duncan. Now we're seeing the Ray Allen, and it's only at $975. That's a pop 2, none higher. So if you were ever considering collecting the high voltage 500 set, now might be your best bet to do that. A Blue Ice Maxi PSA 10, a PSA 10 Platinum Portraits Garnett, that's a pop 5 card. If you're a Garnett collector, you got to have it. If you're a Platinum Portraits 90 set collector, and guys, these 90s insert sets, set collecting is catching fire. It is catching fire. That's a fact, believe it or not. Speaking of basketball players, Tony Gonzalez is a pretty decent basketball player at California, a rebounder, a hustler, a defender. This is him in his Cal uniform here because he was a rookie. And so this is his rookie red PMG. And this is a PSA 7, pop 3, only 8 graded higher. Keeping the theme alive, got the Grant Hill high voltage 500. Manny Machado, I've heard of him. I don't know anything about baseball, but I heard of this guy. He's really good. I love that MLB logo patch right there. That's a 1 of 1, guys. It's at $575. Next to that, we've got Ken Griffey Jr. Chirography, is that how you pronounce that? I'm not really sure, but it's a BGS 9.5. It is a 10 for the auto. That's a pop 5. More Maxi. You can go Maxi up here with the blue Ice PSA 10, serial number to 125, and then you come back with the True Blue, serial number to 199, right behind it. So double dipping on the Maxi. If you believe Embiid's going scorched earth this year, he's going to get 65, 70 games in, push for that MVP award. This serial number to 10 Select Gold Prism rookie card is only at $390. That is frighteningly low. That is an off-the-radar purchase right here where you could get in and really do some damage because historically, he's going to be mentioned among the greats. I know everybody's a little down because of his durability, and he missed those couple of years beginning of his career, but and maybe the Sixers maybe their window is closing, but I tell you what, if it's a healthy Sixers going in the playoffs, they're going to be a problem. Orange Wave, Fernando Tatis rookie. A lot of Tatis in here. We've got a Tim Duncan 98, second-year Platinum Medallion, BGS 8. 2 more red PMGs. Keyshawn, dude, keeping up with the theme of Hall of Fame wide receiver red PMGs. These are $360 right now. Get in here, put in a bid of $1,200 and try to win the freaking card. Who knows? You might steal it. Drew Bledsoe on here. Remember him? He was the quarterback at New England before the GOAT took his job. 3 more red PMGs. We'll focus on this PJ Brown in the middle. Bruce Smith, Hall of Famer. Antonio Freeman, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer, but he probably should be. He was in that. I mean, dude, let's talk with Sterling Sharp. Let's go Antonio Freeman. Let's go with Greg Jennings. I mean, we can go down the list of Kenny Lofton was at Green Bay, I think, for a pinch there, even though he was mostly a Bill as well. But, I mean, Favre had some receivers that he was throwing to. This PJ Brown here, Louisiana's finest PSA 6 red PMG as well. We've got a Golden Touch Allen Iverson, PSA 10. I didn't even heard of a PSA 10 Golden Touch. Those are impossible to find. A Shaq Slam Cam 10. Dude, Acquir has got some serious heat. High voltage 500. You guys could almost put the whole damn set together here. We've got now the Marbury. We've got a gold Kaboom Kyle Kuzma. What did Kyle Kuzma do to deserve a gold Kaboom? I don't know, but if you're collecting gold Kabooms, this might be a cheap way to get into that business. Jim Harbaugh gets a red PMG from 97. That's a PSA 5. This Rare Traditions is a pain in the ass card to find, especially hard to find centered. As you can see, this one's off left to right, but this is one of those buy the card, not the grade deals. So Decade of Excellence, Rare Traditions. More high voltage 500. You got Karl Malone, another gold Lonzo Ball. So we saw Kyle Kuzma and Lonzo Ball have gold Kabooms. This is a pop 1, and Lonzo Ball is coming back. Comeback year, right? Andre Rison, speaking of Green Bay receivers that Favre got a chance to throw to. Andre Rison, surely he's a Hall of Famer because he crushed it with the Falcons. I don't know enough about football to know, but I would guess. Jordan Opeachy, PSA 9. The Opeachy is that rare parallel. Zach Thomas, PMG, PSA 7. More high voltage 500. Kerry Kittles, my high school nemesis down here in Louisiana. He's wearing my state championship ring, you bastard. 3 red PMGs, football, Herman Moore, Jeff Blake, Frank Wycheck. None of these guys are slouches, by the way, on the PMGs. Thomas Lewis, well, he's a slouch. I don't know who that is. Tony Banks was not a very good quarterback. And then Ty Detmer, also not very good. But if you're a set collector, these are the ones that might be the hardest ones to track down. Obviously, you see the GOATs, you see the Hall of Famers all the time pop up. These are the rare ones that you just don't see very often. So we've got to get some eyeballs on these. If you're a set collector, Jermaine Lewis, Jamal Lewis, I'm familiar with. Jermaine Lewis must have been a bad receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know. Chris Warren was actually a really good running back. I think he was a Penn State guy, if I'm not mistaken. And then Tony Martin here from the Chargers, a good little slot receiver there. Robert Smith was a phenomenal fantasy running back when he was injured, when he was not injured for the Minnesota Vikings. And Michael Haynes right here, PSA 7. Jake Reed, PSA 7. Brad Johnson, who used to throw to Jake Reed. Kimball Anders, Hardy Nickerson, PMG. Guys, do you see how many PMG footballs are in here? This is what happens, right? When people decide, you know what, I'm going to move in a different direction. Maybe I can't get the whole set. I'm going to liquidate this. I'm going to take this money and push all my chips in and go buy a big Jordan, a big LeBron, a big Wembanyama, a big Doncic, whatever they're doing. Then maybe they're buying a big Frank Wycheck. I don't know, man. Simeon Rice, Bobby Ingram, Edgar Bennett. Guys, it's PMG red after PMG red after PMG red. This is a no-brainer. You guys have got to put eyeballs on this. If you're a football card collector and you want to get into the 1997 PMG red game, this may be the best opportunity ever. How many did we just look at? I'm going to go back and count them on the way out of this thing. And then 2 more Dunkin' Go Nuts. This Tim Thomas looks to be a little bit yellow. Again, I love Acquir. I love Jesse, but I'm going to call it like I see it. And that's what people appreciate about me. This one looks a little bit yellow. This one looks real good. I had no idea Michael Dickerson was part of the Dunkin' Go Nuts set. No idea whatsoever that Michael Dickerson, Arizona legend, was part of that. Tim Thomas, Villanova, of course. And then a super rare Flair Showcase, class of 98, Vince Carter, rookie serial number to 500. Man, that's a good-looking card. Let's pop in here. I don't think I've ever seen this card. This is Flair Showcase, class of 98, Vince Carter. Damn, this is a good-looking card, guys. What are we looking at here? Y'all see this? That's got sort of a championship PMG pattern in the background. Am I wrong? I mean, a slight version, not quite scope, but something along those lines. Number 398 out of 500. A great image of a young Vince Carter when he was on the Raptors with the cartoon dinosaur on the front. That card's at $74. I might go throw a bid on that card right now just so I can have it. It's serial number to 500, and it is, by the way, a BGS 9.5 mixed gem. More PMG Reds, more Dunkin' Go Nuts. Guys, if you're a Dunkin' Go Nuts set collector or PMG Red, who's this guy? Oh, more Manny Machado, serial number to 50. It's just 16 bucks. Don't worry, that's just a Manny Machado, serial number to 50, mixed gem on card autograph at $16. All of these cards, guys, end Sunday at sometime in Sunday afternoon. Depends on how extended bidding goes. Get onto Fanatics Collect. I'm putting the link in this YouTube description. Let's real quick scroll up and count how many of these cards are 1997 PMGs between football and basketball. Are you ready? Let's do it. That's 2, that's 5, that's 8, that's 11, that's 14, that's 17, that's 20, that's 23, it's 26, it's 29, that's 30, that's 31, that's 32, that's 35, and that's 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 43 1997 red PMGs. Are you kidding me? This is making me want to get back into the red PMG collecting game. It makes me want to go buy all the football ones, to be quite honest with you, because I know that set is going to be really meaningful. I know how important the red basketball set is. The red football set is not far behind. They are a little bit higher serial numbered, but that's low by anybody's standards, and they are impossible to grade. And some of the ones that you saw are best in class. Some really high graded PSA 7 stuff. Those are hard to pick up, especially the more obscure guys. Those are just pretty rare to find in PSA slab. So it's worth a look. Go into this YouTube description, cut and paste the Cajun affiliate link into your web browser if you want to bid on any of these 82 cards that Acquir has in the Fanatics weekly auction ending this Sunday, weekly auction number 143. Guys, thank you for watching the entire video. Hit the like button if you're still with me. Hit the subscribe button, for God's sakes, if you haven't already. This is an opportunity to go snatch some really high-end Jordan stuff. If you're a set collector and you want high voltage or PMGs, those are there for the taking as well. The link will take you straight to these 82 cards where you guys can go check it out. I have some cards for sale too, but this video is not about me. This video is about my folks, Brock and Jesse over at Acquir. They do an amazing job in the hobby. They've got impeccable, sterling reputation, and I've dealt with them on many occasions. And so what you see is what you get. Fanatics weekly auctions are kind of the place to be right now, guys. So ending every Sunday night, you'll get a recap on Monday morning. We're going to look at a lot of these cards. If you want to be famous, tell me you bought one of these cards using the Cajun Cardboard affiliate link in the YouTube description, and we'll talk about that card on Monday when we look at it and see if you broke a record. I know you're not trying to break all-time records, right? That's not what you're trying to do. That's my job, right? I overpay for cards, but if you pick up one of these cards with the Cajun Cardboard affiliate link in the YouTube description and you want me to talk about it on Monday in the weekly auction recap, I will be happy to. Tell me the story behind it and why you bought the card. Thank you guys for watching. As always, keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and peace.